Good evening, men of Abnaki. It is Sunday, November the 24th. My name is Tony Pipia, and I am the Abnaki Division Coordinator. In case you didn't know, it was Grey Cup weekend, and spoiler alert for those of you that are planning to watch this later, go Bombers. I have a little thing for the Bombers. Not a big thing, but just a little thing. I like them. Milt Steagle's a good man, so there you go. The mission of MDI, to cause greatness by mentoring men to live with excellence and as mature masculine leaders, create successful families, careers, communities. My vision for Abnaki. Abnaki is a division where the men are connected. Each man is connected to each other beyond their team. We are one team, one community of men in service to each other. So I was talking to a man this evening, and he indicated that he'd watched most of them. Actually, he'd indicated he'd watched all of my videos, and I was quite impressed by that. I was quite pleased by that, and I'll share with you what I shared with him. I make these videos somewhere towards the end of my evening, and that's just how things have worked out over the last 11 days. It's kind of come to be like a special time for me, actually. Usually around this time, everything is quieted down. The TV's off. I'm getting ready for bed. I'm actually, I'm dressed to go to bed. I'll be going to bed right after this video. And I think this is my time to connect with you men, to really think about you as I'm doing this. There's different men's faces that are popping through. I know it's crazy. You might not think that's true, but it is. When you get to become a division coordinator, it is kind of special that way if you truly embrace it. And I think that's true of any leadership position. If you truly embrace it and truly want it, and you buy into it, it is magical. The roles are any role is fantastic. I've done pretty much most of the roles on the core team, with the exception, I think, of team development leader. And I do want to come back, and I do want to finish that off on a core team at some point later on during my time. But I think it's kind of cool for me. It gives me a chance to really think about how I connect and how I relate, if that makes sense. Gives me an opportunity to think about you men and to connect. Even though this is one way, I do get feedback. Men do call me, and it's actually quite fulfilling, and it keeps me making these videos for the next 30 days. It's not a chore. I do enjoy them, and men have said, why don't you do one every second day? We're doing one every day is a lot, and quite honestly, it isn't. At the beginning it was like a 30-day challenge, or maybe I've said that somewhere. I've said that to some men, and so far it doesn't feel like a challenge, because it feels natural to want to do this. And at some point I will stop, but for the time being, it does feel good. I do enjoy it organically. It's just a beautiful thing for me, and so I just wanted to share that with you, and I want you to have a great evening. I hope you had a great weekend, and go kick ass on Monday, and kick off the week kind of like the Bombers did, with a significant win and a milestone. So go there. Go make it happen. Go get it. No excuses. Go do it. You can, and you will, and most importantly, you have a community of men here to help you, myself included. Please do not be afraid to pick up the phone if shit's going down or something is happening. I've done it, and there's a lot of other men I know who've done it as well, so I invite you to do that as well. All right? Thanks very much. Have a good evening, men.